Good morning, everyone. It's Simon Holden here for Holden's Horses on this Friday, the 9th of October, just coming up to 10:30. Well, a huge day today, start of a huge 3 days. We've got Newmarket, we've got York, and we've got the start of the jump season proper at Chepstow with an incredible 2-day meeting. Got big announcements for the jumps, man. I'm going to give you 2 YouTube exclusive jumps gambles at Chepstow, and I'll tell you more about what's going on later. But 2 exclusive YouTube channel bets at Chepstow. Now, members, if you're watching, you've got all your bets, got some huge price selections for private members. Going to give one on here to all the people that watch Holden's Horses, and I have a football bet. So let's do things in order. Let's get the Bombproof out of the way. I have the biggest bet I've had on the jumps, certainly over the summer. We're into the season proper. I'm releasing it as a Bombproof bet. This is a potential star. This stable I know very, very well. And trust me, this is a potential star. And you can get it at the Bombproof link below for just $4.99 change from a Peter McIver. This one is a serious, believe me, and I cannot wait for this to run this afternoon. And I have lumped on heavy. And you can get involved now at Bombproof for $4.99. Now, very quickly, I wasn't going to give the football bets as a link today. Just going to give them to members. But I've spoken to our boy again, and he's told me that one of these bets, there's 2 bets today. You can get them for $4.95. One of these bets is the single biggest soccer bet he has had in 2020. So I am going to get people involved today. The single biggest. It's not in England. It is abroad. But he has told me the price is just completely wrong. And we know he's known as the sniper. When the value is there, he goes in heavy. And he's walloping this one. So there's 2 singles and a double. But the foreign bet, or the non-English bet, let's not be whatever, it is the single strongest bet he's had in 2020. So I'm just passing this on, folks, but I'm going in heavy, and I suggest you do too and get on board, because this guy is absolute dynamite, and we are cleaning up on the footy and the soccer. Right, let's get to it. As I say, the Bombproof is an absolute monster. The biggest single jumps bet certainly over the summer, and now we're in the season proper. But I'm going to give you 2 bets from Chepstow, YouTube exclusive. But first, let's go to York. I always go to this meeting. Unfortunately, I can't. I usually a group of friends go. It's very frustrating. But to cheer ourselves up, I think I've got a big priced horse that's going to run a huge race. And that horse runs in the 205, a very competitive handicap on soft ground. But I am convinced that the Richard Fahey trained Another Touch is ready to run a huge race. Drop him down the weights. The soft ground will suit. It will be a finisher. And Paddy Mathers takes the ride. The interesting thing was it ran in a good race at Ayr, and I thought ran a very pleasing race. It ran the sort of race that makes me think this one is about to strike. We know Fahey does very well at this closing meeting. We know he does well at every meeting at York. And I think Another Touch is now on a very nice, winnable mark. I think Paddy Mathers will give it an aggressive ride. What I hope is there's bags of pace in this race, and they go a good clip. That's what we want. This is 28-1, some 4 places. As I say, we want a screaming place, a pace. So I will do know what I'm actually saying. We want a screaming pace so that the horse can finish and close. And Another Touch is now extremely well handicapped, and he's adept at getting these good horses back to win when their weights have dropped to the right time. So Another Touch, he's been steadily coming down the weights. I thought he ran with a lot of promise at Ayr in a good race. They didn't go very quick that day, so we want a blasting pace, and this one for closers. There should be loads of pace in here, loads of front runners at York. So Another Touch, 28-1. That's a Northern Big Price coup ×2. It's a real biggie, and we're going to have a real go. You know what success we've had on the Knavesmire. Winners up to 22-1 given on here. My spiritual home, and I cannot be there, so it's hurting. But I tell you what would cheer me up: a great big price winner. I'm a simple man. Not simpleton, simple man. Thank you very much there at the back. Let's go to Chepstow. major announcements on the jumps that is going to put us miles ahead of anybody else anywhere on jumps racing. It's a big claim, but it's one I'm going to back up with winners. Miles above anyone. I'll be making some announcements very, very soon. I'm not keeping you on tenthooks on purpose. There's just a few things to sort out. But before that, I can't give 2 bets from Chepstow. This is the start of the jumps proper. And we go to the 3:15, a high-quality hurdle. Now, Nichols has the odds-on favourite. Nichols at this time of year, I find his horses need the run. Now, I'm not saying McFabulous will not win. I'm going to give you a nice price check in this. It's the 3:15 at Chepstow. Internet is actually working quickly. That's the first max bet landed. Now, Nichols has the favourite, but as I say, I want to take this one on McFabulous. It's odds on, but we're going to take it on each way with a horse that has already run. It ran at Fontwell. You might think lowly Fontwell, but it won really, really well. It's trained by Fergal O'Brien, whose horses are in screaming form. Now, I'm not saying this horse is going to be a championship horse come March. I'm not saying that at all, but I do think with fitness, it could well bustle them up and go in at a big price today. It's number 2, Caught and Bold, and it's available each way at 12-1. Now, if we're placed, we still get a nice return. We've got to be in the first 2. So I want to take McFabulous on. And if we beat it, we've got a jackpot. If we're second to it and it is good, great. We still got more profit than backing. So it's what I call a 2 system. We can either win or be placed. Always take on these shorties. Always take on Nichols first time out. It may well be that McFabulous improves an absolute ton for this first run. So we're going to go with Caught and Bold in the 3:15. I've had a good word for this from somebody who would know. Right, let's go to the 4:55 for our second YouTube exclusive. Now, this is a fascinating race. It is a veterans handicap chase. And the one I like here, a big style, is number 10, Shantou Village. Now, there's a lot of old stages here, like On Tour, horse who always runs well and never wins. Double Shuffle, horse who always runs well and never wins. Strong Pursuit, you get the picture. Joe Farrell is the favourite. I think he'll run a good race. John Joe O'Neill's a very interesting booking there. But Shantou Village is a horse that I do think will be best caught fresh here. He's trained by Neil Mulholland, who has his horses in good form. And I think today's the day for this particular veteran. I think 6-1 is very, very good each way value. So we've got an each way treble, each way round robin, however you want to play it. We've got Caught and Bold at 12-1. He may not be a champion at the end of the year, but it's about who wins today. And he is cherry ripe today with young Connor Brace. Shantou Village, the old stager, against a few who twice it in a battle, who like to be placed. This one can get his head in front. 6-1's a cracking each way price. And then another touch at 28-1 to land yet another big York coup for us. I think the horse is ready to strike. I really do. There was so much promise last time, and I think today will be the day. There's no point holding on to this for too long. They're going to have a go with it. Ground suits, big field. I think he could really be rattling at the end. And we've got football double. Our boy's going in his biggest single bet of 2020 on a foreign league. There's another bet as well. You could do them as 2 singles and a double. And I believe a potential superstar. That's how I'm confident I am at Bombproof today. You can get them both. I really would. You could maybe get them all, put them in a big combo with these 3, but make sure you back them individually, the Bombproof and the football, because they are mega strong today. Now, I'll be back tonight, late afternoon, with some early Saturday news and some jumps news for you. We'll take a look at some football action, give some unique bets on here, have a look at the ITV racing, and it's going to be a big start the weekend message. So keep it Holden's horses. If you haven't joined the channel, this is the time to join it, because as I say, I'll be coming on with a big weekend preview and there'll be lots of free stuff. So join and click that bell for notifications. Give me the thumbs up if you want to get some big price Saturday gambles in your back pocket on Friday night, and give me the thumbs up if you're going to get involved today. This is Simon Holden saying I am really excited about today and the times ahead. The jumps racing, we're going to blow everybody out of the water. Be very clear about that. So get these on, settle down. What an afternoon of sport. The weekend starts here. We can't be at York, but are we defeated? Are we downhearted? No, we are not, sir. We are Holden Sources and bookmakers. We are coming to get you this Friday. Make no bones about that. Catch you later, folks.